The odds were stacked against me at the end there. On the bright side, we might have better encounters. Instead of, you know, a combi. Alright, starter time. Oh, we need a new naming convention. Audience participation time. Help. Alright, let's see. Our options are... Cyndaquil. Not bad. Totodile. And Bellsprout. I think it's Bellsprout. It's really funny that we got 2 Johto starters, though. That's really funny. I think Cyndaquil is probably the take here. Periodic table? Sure, I love that. I gotta pick Cyndaquil. It's a fire type. It's got better stats. Yeah, it's gotta be Cyndaquil. We're naming this Sulfur. He's gonna have the Totodile, though. Yep, that'll be a problem later. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, we get a preview, possibly. I hope we don't get that. I hope we get another thing on this route. That'd be really, really cool. Alright, your name is Sulfur. I should just use my far right mouse. Or my touch screen. Sorry. Now we go all the way back. Oh wait, no, sorry. Dawn has to show me the 2 buildings that are literally right next to me, that I already understand what they do, but I guess she can't know that she's the second version of herself today. That'd be a little, disconcerting from her, I'm sure. Or for her. Whatever, you know what I mean. Let's see if we can buy some stuff. Buy 10 of them. I don't know why I didn't just hit right instead. Alright, go to the lakefront first, then we'll catch this one, and then we will catch 202, and then we'll take stock. Ugh, dude, I wish this Pokemon was better. I really wish Spinarak was better. Ugh, so sad. I'm gonna go with Arsenic. I want to say Mercury for a Steel type, maybe. Yeah, we're gonna go with Arsenic. That's how you spell it. Nice. Alright, I like that. Are you serious right now? Okay, hold on a second. Just in case. Dude, are you kidding me right now? What? Get in the ball! What the flap was that? Okay, you know what we're gonna name this thing? We're gonna name this thing after the element that took forever to produce, Oganesson. I don't know how to spell that, so I'm gonna look it up. Fun fact, we've only ever seen a total of 5 atoms of Oganesson, and we haven't even seen those atoms. We saw the results of that atom decaying. Ooh, okay. I feel like maybe I should reduce this a little bit. Okay, what do I want to name you? Can I think of anything? The thing that came to mind immediately is that fighting is violent and alkaline metals react violently with water, so I'm going to name this Francium, I guess. One more trainer, and then we're to Jubilee, where we can pick up some items. And the Poketch again. My dumbass thought you said Pokechicken. I mean, I wouldn't say no to a Pokechicken. Thought we weren't playing Power World, though. Is there a chicken Pokemon other than Blaziken? Like an actual, like, rooster Pokemon? I don't think there is. Unless I'm forgetting one? Yeah, it's just Combuskin and Torchic and Blaziken. I'm surprised they haven't used, like, a rooster. Be a pretty cool design. I would have made a fire type, though, which we've... I mean, I guess you could do fire flying, but there's already a couple of those. So, I don't know. That'd be kind of neat. Or it could just be pure flying or pure fire. It could even be the flying normal for the next for a generation. I don't know. Kind of surprised they haven't done it yet, though. It's like, it's such low-hanging fruit. You would have thought they would have done it. Grab the Quick Claw. I'll put that on something later once I catch the rest of the encounters. Ooh, that's nice. Alright, let's see what we get. Ooh, it's a Whoopie Boy. Alright, I like this. I like this a lot, actually. Probably don't want to hit it. It'll probably die. But I do need to be a little careful that it doesn't kill me. Nice. I'm gonna go... Normally you would go with water with this thing, but I'm actually thinking more of, like, you know, dirt and silicates, so I'm gonna go with silicon, which I'm gonna hate myself later if I catch a Beldum or something, and I can't have silicon. We'll go up here first. I'm I'm not going to go all the way to the Ravage Passage because I don't want to risk fighting these guys if I don't have to. Not with a full team, or not without a full team. Ugh. God, this thing sucks. I wish this was better. I've seen ROM hacks that turn this thing into a beast by giving it like a really neat custom ability or something. It's cool. I've seen one that gives it stab on fighting moves. That was pretty cool. I like that a lot. It basically made it a tri-type, but without the resistances. And what is the shell of a ladybug made of? I mean, it's probably some carbon molecule would be my guess. I don't want to name this carbon. Really don't. What's an element that, like, everybody forgets exists? I think there's tons of them. Antimony. We're gonna go with antimony. Anyone know the chemical symbol for antimony? Do you remember that from your chemistry degree that you definitely still use on a daily basis? What is it? What's the chemical symbol? Nope. Antimony is SB. Y is yttrium. You were right to think it wasn't like A or something. Good job, Cell. Oh, I forgot there's a Feebas. Fight here. It's fine, I'm level 10. We'll be okay, I think. Why did I not Ember? You're cooler than you thought. I'm not sure that knowing knowing elemental symbols is cool. But I mean, hey, if you think it's cool, I think it's cool. But I think most people would say it isn't. If I get crit, I die. I'm switching. Okay. I might take a mulligan on this. Oh, okay, never mind. I think we're good. God, dude, this is so little damage. Yeah, I'm taking a mulligan. I'm taking a free one. Taking a freebie. I know it's not right, but I'm doing it. I don't care. This is my run and I can do what I want. Yes, I'm bending the rules. I'm more than allowed to do that. It's my Fennekin run, and I completely forgot that fight was there. Again. If anybody comes into my YouTube comments and is like, oh, well, you should have actually lost that, I'm going to tell them to fight off. This brings joy. This sparks joy. Why is he presenting? I don't know, man. Don't judge him. It's fine. He can do what he wants. The only issue is this, or with this, is that this requires Firestone, which I do not have. So, that'll suck. I'm gonna name this Oxygen, because fire requires oxygen. I definitely want to put that on my team instead of, like, Lediba, probably. Or maybe instead of Spinarak, honestly. Like, Lediba might be bad, but Spinarak might be worse. I think I switched both of those out for something. I mean, I don't have anything to switch them out with yet. Yeah, let's switch out Spinarak for now. Ooh, but Flash Fire. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I really like Flash Fire here in that I can bait fire-type moves with my Froakie. Lediba. I don't know what else I'm going to use Lediba for. Okay, so I explained this before, but just to re-explain it, I have full HM compatibility on because of the randomizer, but I'm only going to teach HMs to Pokemon that can learn them naturally. Come to Ohio, we have Corn and Corn. In fairness, you do have Cleveland, which, like, not a horrible city. Definitely not the worst one I can think of. Before you ask me what the worst city I can think of is, I don't actually have an answer to that off the top of my head. But I can think of a lot worse cities than Cleveland. Like Patterson. Patterson's not as bad as it used to be. But Patterson, Bayonne. If we're talking bigger cities, they're a lot worse than you can do than Cleveland. I got one shot. We get one shot at this. This would be incredible. I have to use the Premier Ball. Alright, everybody, cross your fingers for me. Here we go. No! I'm sad. I really wish I had that Dusk Ball from last run. That would have been really, really good there. It's only one lost encounter. We still get 2 more before we even have to fight the first gym. And there's the Dusk Ball. Thanks. Thanks for that. Definitely couldn't have used that literally 5 seconds ago. Wait. Where's the trade in here? Is it upstairs? Listen. You have a Pokemon called Groudon for my Relicanth? Would you like to trade your God of the land that can raise land from the sea and hold itself up against the endless tide of the ocean for my fish with a rock on its head? You know what? No, I don't think I would be willing to trade my Groudon for your Relicanth. Sorry. This girl is, she's got some thoughts. They are not logical thoughts, but she has them nonetheless. I feel like there were people on the GTS that asked for trade. Yeah, absolutely. 100% there were. And sometimes people did it. It's one Pokemon game where you can only get a Relicanth on one tile. No, you're thinking Feebas. In at least Ruby and Sapphire, I don't know if this stayed in Emerald, there was only one place to get a Feebas in the entire game, and that was right next to the Weather Institute, in that water around, like, you know where the bridge over the Weather Institute is, and there's the waterfall? In that area, there was one tile that changes position, I think it was every day, to a random tile in some big grid. I don't remember what the size of the grid was. And not only does it change every day, or it might even change like every certain number of hours, but not only does it change, but the Feebas was like a 5% encounter. So you weren't sure if the right tile, if you ever picked the right tile. Like, there was no way of knowing because it was such a low encounter rate that the odds of you just fishing up anything but Feebas was high enough that you couldn't even be sure you had the right tile. So, would you in that game trade your Groudon for a Feebas? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I wasn't really like a catch-em-all sort of guy back then because I really didn't understand Pokemon super well. That's a Firestone, dude! I can get a Ninetales right away. I don't think I want to do that, because a lot of those older Pokemon with their stone evolutions don't learn Shuckle after they evolve. Flamethrower is 24. That's actually achievable. We need to keep it as a Vulpix through at least 24. If we wanted extra sensory, we'd have to wait until 44, but we're not doing that. You don't do much shipping, but Steven evolves, you're definitely married. I could see it. I could absolutely see it. Hey, it's Surskit again. Do we just name this Breasts despite the fact that we changed our naming convention? Because that would be pretty funny. I think we just named this Breasts. How do people feel about that? I think it's worth it. We'll try, but I don't want to use my Dusk Ball on a Surskit. Oh, I have Water Absorb! I didn't even check! Oh, I'm so bad at this game, dude. And there we go. We now have a pair of breasts again. Well, I guess it's not a pair. We have one breast that we are going to name Breasts. Don't ask me how that works. I'm not an English major. Wow. Great. Fantastic. I do remember when we tried to use this in Rogue, though. That didn't go very well, if I remember correctly. It was a cool idea. What's another element that, like, everybody forgets? And there's so many of them to pick from. I'm gonna go with Erbium. I think. I'm not making that up, right? That is an element. Okay, yeah, it is an element. Just making sure. That's where we're going to stop for tonight. So thank you all for coming. Really appreciate it. We're really excited to be